Hi and welcome back to the channel. Oh boy, it's just finished. PSV Eindhoven 1, Arsenal 7. Wow. In the Champions League. This is the first tie in the knockout stages. We play them again next week. But over a course of 2 legs. So this was the first tie in the duel, and Arsenal has just shipped 7 goals from six different scorers, and we have just shipped 7 goals past PSV today. No one can say they saw this coming. I mean, given how our last 2 games have kind of gone, the game against the West Ham, which was the worst of the two, and Nottingham Forest, well, we played a little bit better, but, we got no joy out of that, only got a point out of it. So today, everyone was kind of like, jittery because it was the same starting lineup that we put up against those other teams, and we weren't able to get 1 goal, past those teams. But today we shipped 7 past PSV. So it's one of those games that no one saw coming. So it was very enjoyable, and we played some really good football today. But let's get into it because we get the starting lineup, we get we get to see the setup of the team, and we saw like I said, the same starting lineup that I played against Nottingham Forest and the West Ham game, where we have David Raya in goal. Urin Timber on the right, William Saliba right next to him, and then Gabriel as the left centre back in there, and then Miles Lewis Kelly. Actually, what's the difference? Actually, I lied, because in the previous games we against West Ham, I don't believe we started Lewis Kelly, but anyway, it was today Lewis Kelly got the nod. And in the middle, we had Partey, Rice, and Odegaard in there, and then Nwaneri on the right. Nwaneri, hey, my God, Nwaneri, my goodness. Anyway, I'll get into him a little bit later. And then Mikel Merino again as makeshift striker. And then on the left-hand side, we had Leandro Trossard. So, the game, kicks off, and my goodness, like, Arsenal came out guns blazing. I mean, that first 10 minutes, like, in fact, the first 13 minutes of the game, you just wondered, like, where was this team against these, the past 2 games we played, the past 2 opponents that we faced. Today, they understood the assignment, and they came out trying to get the result. And I think the result today was to get as many goals as they can to make sure that in the second leg, which they're going to be playing next week, when they come back to the Emirates, we're going to be able to rest some legs, because we do have some tough fixtures kind of coming up, and kind of tough fixtures. And we play Manchester United first over this coming weekend on Sunday, and then after that we still have to play Chelsea. So it's a game where we kind of need to rest some important legs that we have right now if we're gonna, just salvage anything out of the season, especially in the Premier League. So it was good that we're able to settle this tie today and nullify any potential of, not making it through. Because right now, as things stand, if they come to Emirates and we still get a win or draw, at least that means we're through to the quarterfinals, and we're likely to face Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. So back to the game, yeah, and first 13 minutes, Arsenal guns blazing, but that first goal from Urin Timber, I heard the reporter at the end of the game speaking to Declan Rice and Urin Timber, and he asked the question to Urin Timber. I was like, what do you think was better, the cross or the header? It was that good. That first goal was that good. For me, I would say the cross. The cross just seemed impossible because Declan Rice seemed to be in a tight corner. Like, it was a tight squeeze, and he was able to get this quality of a cross through to Urin Timber. And Urin Timber still had a little work to do because he had to direct the ball and he had a man on him, but he was able to get up high and, you know, get good contact with the ball and, you know, scores it. And just like that, you know, eases up the pressure and we are 1 goal ahead. And, you know, not too long after, Ethan Nwaneri, the child that eats, ate up a chance that came his way from Miles Lewis Kelly. You know, he sends in this low cross, kind of deflects off the defender, but falls into Nwaneri's path, and he buries it. He rifles it to the top part of the net. There was no chance of the keeper saving that. Do you know what? It goes down as probably my second favorite goal of the night. But my goodness, what a finish. What a finish from Nwaneri. My God, that guy is a special talent. Because throughout the game, I might not revisit him, you know, if I don't get this out now. But this guy is just quality. The way he holds the ball, the way he runs with the ball, the decision he makes on the ball, it's just quality. Like like even after the game, like all the pundits kind of gathered around and they were asking, and I thought this was actually an important question. If Bukayo Saka is fit and he comes back into the team, what happens? Even Declan Rice was asked a question and Declan Rice answered it. Do you know what? Declan Rice needs to be the captain of this club because even, you know, the way he's forthright and honest, you know, in his interviews, that guy is just, he's my favorite player at the moment. So excuse me if I fan him a little bit too much. But, you know, they asked him the question about Nwaneri and if Saka gets back into the team. And I was like, do you know what? The kid is that good and he's fearless, he's confident. He said both him and Miles Lewis Kelly that even if other players do come back, that they're still going to be within and around the team, that they're either going to be playing a part or something. You know, they're instrumental. They've integrated themselves into this team right now. So I don't think at this point in time it actually matters who is on the bench or whatnot. But then, you know, you just have to get these guys in the team. That's the quality they possess right now. And Nwaneri is just one of those that, you know, over time to come, this guy he's just gonna get better and better, stronger, faster, experienced. Oh man. Anyway, I think I'll stop right there. But he was great today. His goal was sublime, and you know, yeah, I can't wait to see more from this guy. And then you know, just, you know, the third goal came out of nowhere because it was like, you know, a little scramble for the ball. Urin Timber was kind of scrambling for the ball. Actually, you know, some of us thought that, you know, it was a free kick, you know, that the ref had actually blown the whistle, but he hadn't actually blown the whistle. So it was kind of strange, you know, the way, you know, the goal actually happened. But allow me to say that the finish was impeccable, because he still had a lot to do, you know, regardless of, you know, if VAR was going to take a look at it. But the way he places it is just amazing. Merino, kudos, credit to you today. That finish, you didn't have the best of games, you know, but still that finish, you know, gives you a good rating for today. But then, you know, what's it called? PSV Eindhoven get a goal back with the penalty because Thomas Partey kind of, like, you know, held on to one of the defenders in the box when they had a cross coming in from a set piece. And it was needless at the point, you know, at that point, because he didn't need to do that. But then, you know, they get one goal back. The game seems a bit, you know, different just before halftime, you know, and you're thinking like, oh, how's this guy allowed this to happen? Then they go into halftime. Then the second half starts and there's a whole different Arsenal team. Mind you, we're 3-1 going into the half, and then come the second half, like 4 goals. Arsenal shipped 4 goals. PSV had no sniff Odegaard, who was kind of poor in the first half, switches up, and we see the best 45 minutes from Martin Odegaard this season. He takes control. He's, assisting. He gets 2 goals himself. The first one, the keeper should have done. No, the second one, the keeper should have done a lot better. But the first one, he gets, a little tap in because Nwaneri, who actually gets the ball in, and the ball kind of ricochets in the PSV penalty box, and then the keeper parries it directly to Odegaard, and he just couldn't miss that. But yeah, Odegaard played well. But do you know what? If you're watching this, yeah, please let me know in the comments. If you watch the game as well, sorry, if you watch the game and you're watching this right now, please let me know in the comments what was your favorite goal today. Like I said, the Nwaneri goal, I thought that was the best goal, and that was probably going to be the goal of the game. But then Trossard and Calafiori link up for the 5th goal. My God, that 5th goal was next level. Next level. My God. That happens right after Odegaard scores the 4th goal. But the 5th goal was just the link-up play between Calafiori and Trossard. And then Trossard chips the keeper. Just wicked. Then, the game is going back and forth, and at this point, we all know the game is done and dusted, and it's a bit of an exhibition match. Still, PSV kind of threatened, but Gabriel saves us. Clears a ball, that could have been troublesome, but he gets rid of that ball, and David Raya makes a great save as well. So, PSV did actually have a goal as well, but then, as soon as they made the substitutions where Nwaneri and Partey went off, and Zinchenko and Sterling came on. Do you know what? The game was so good that I'm not going to talk about Sterling, but Sterling came on and it just felt like we were down to 10 men. Not literally, but, it was just that guy, man. Like, he was the only person that didn't turn up today. As much as every other person turned up, even substitutions. Zinchenko, I thought, played well. He had a shot on target that, I thought if it'd gone in, it would have been also a contender for the best goal from the game. But please remember, let me know in the comments what was your favorite goal if you watched the game. But yeah, so Sterling, Zinni come on, and then we go up 6-1. Odegaard, scoring the one I said the keeper I felt could have done better. And a lot of it was, credit to Mikel Merino, who held the ball up and was able to get Odegaard, through. And then Odegaard just makes a run for it and, takes a good shot. You just have to shoot sometimes, It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just have to shoot. And the keeper just kind of tries to make a save, but, he kind of parries it into the net. Then the final goal. Because by then, Odegaard was cooking. And then he sends this through ball to Calafiori, who finishes like a prime striker. The way he finishes it. And for me, between Trossard and the final goal, the final nail in the coffin, the 7-1, the Calafiori goal, I don't know which one is a better goal, but let me know which one you think is best. And we move on, 7-1. We play them again next week, and hopefully we get some joy out of the game next week, because once we do, we are through. And with 7-1, we're most likely to get some joy. And we're through, and we're likely to face Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. And I think they play tonight, and the game finished 2-1 to Real Madrid. So who knows? We're likely to go to the Bernabeu, which will be a good trip. But, when we get to that game, we'll discuss it. At this point in time, nobody saw this coming. The most we hoped for was a draw. And then we go back to the Emirates and we try to take it there. But 7-1 today, I think it's a wrap. And on that note, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your week, because I realize it's Tuesday and it's the start of your week. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I wish you peace and love, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, like the video if you feel like you did, and drop the comment. Just let me know what your favorite goal was today. All right then, thank you, take care, bye.